You saw the betrayal coming and you let it happen anyway. Why? Well, before that, let's talk about betrayal. Why it's different than any other painful situations. Because I keep thinking about why betrayal changes people more deeply than a breakup, than any financial hardship, or even physical pain. My answer to that is betrayal does not just hurt you in the moment, it teaches your body to stay vulnerable long after the person's gone. For example, a breakup can break you for a while, but eventually people heal. Um, they start dating again, they fall in love again, they get married if they're lucky, or repeat the cycle until they find something real. We all do this. Physical pain works the same way. Your arm breaks, it hurts for the moment, and then it heals. But betrayal, you see, betrayal leaves a different kind of scar because it spreads. If your girlfriend betrays you, for example, that betrayal does not just stay with her, it follows you into your friendship, your family relationship, and every other place where trust is required, even workplaces. The fear becomes transferable into all your life. What makes betrayal even harder than any than that most people see the signs before it happens and still choose to ignore them. In a relationship, maybe the signs are obvious. Coming home later than usual, hiding texts, showing less affection, disrespecting you, criticizing you more, pulling away physically, or making you feel like you're asking for too much. You notice these things, but in the hopes that things will change, you stay. Then, then when the betrayal finally happens, everything suddenly makes sense. You go back to the past, to all the signs, and you knew it, but you were willfully blind. At first, you blame the person who hurt you, but over time, the blame turns inward. You start blaming yourself for ignoring. You knew the signs, for ignoring the signs you already knew. This is why betrayal changes people. It teaches them to pay attention to every sign, every shift in tone, every silence, every small inconsistencies. And while the awareness may protect them, it also makes it difficult to be naive again. And you might be asking, why is naivety necessary? Why is it necessary? Well, a little naivety is necessary because some innocence is required to fall in love, to trust someone, to be best friend with someone, and you like. Otherwise, if you're always paying attention to everything, I don't think you can become part of a functional society. And the reason is, even for example, to fall in love again because you got betrayed once, without a little naivety, or a little dose of naivety, you do not become wiser. You become a detective falling in love with a suspect. And we all know how that turns out. So I think the answer is not that you have to become naive and you ignore what you've just learned or experienced. Because even if you try to ignore it, your body will not allow you. Um, I think it's more like if it happens, you are more prepared. You have tools at your disposal to deal with the coming betrayal. I think that's more way of dealing with the aftermath of betrayal. Um, so I think that is why betrayal hurts than any other um, situation you may experience. And in short, it is because you saw it coming and you let it happen again. I mean, you let it happen anyways because you ignore the signs. And second, you blame yourself for ignoring the signs. And third, this is most importantly, it spreads to every situation in your life. It doesn't just stay, because a bad breakup only stays in your relationship arena. It doesn't spread to your family. It doesn't spread to any other workplace or anything like that. But betrayal touches everything, because trust is the currency to be part of a functional society.